Hey, what's going on? Another eBay. I'm gonna call these episodes now because I haven't been doing them every week. So the last one was week 15. So we'll just go in episodes, and I'll call this episode 16. So if you want to kind of watch these in order and see how my business is doing, the life of a full-time eBay reseller. Just started this a few months back, so it's been growing really well. My sales are doing great, consistently going up. Still hadn't hit that goal of the $25,000 gross sales in 3 months yet, but I'm like right there. I'm like at 24,700 or something like that. So I should get that pretty soon. But yeah, if you watch my last episodes, I mean, it was getting really messy in here. So I'm going to show you the before and after. This is kind of what it looks like now. There was stuff like spilling out on the floor, like cameras and stuff like that. And my main niche is photography stuff. So 99% of what I sell is photography type stuff. So it was spilling out into the floor, and I've got my parents are actually downsizing their house, so they had some shelving. So I'll show you the before, what my storage area looked like before. And here is the madness. This is my storage room. I'm going to clean it up. See, got all my packing supplies just thrown in the floor. Not very organized. Let me show you out here why I'm going to do this, because, I mean, you can see I've got cameras spilling out into the floor. I've got all these shelves out here are pretty much full. Need some reorganization. And so that's what it looks like. And here it is. I mean, look how messy that was. I had all these supplies spilling out on the floor, and this is what it looks like now. So I got some of their shelving and organized this a lot better, pulled some of the stuff from out in there, and I've got this all organized a lot better. Still just a storage room, but it works out well. Not a lot of lighting in here, so I put a studio light in here. Here's some digital cameras that I've already got kind of boxed up, ready to ship out. But yeah, been selling a lot of point and shoots lately. I generally get these for around $5. I'll show you when I'm out there again of what I kind of do. So I've got it all organized. Nikon, Canon, Pentax. These are all film cameras for the most part. M42 mount stuff. These are our digital Canon and Nikon cameras, lower megapixel cameras. And then up here we've got Minolta AF stuff, Maxim cameras on these two shelves. I've got quite a bit of that stuff. But they've been selling okay lately. Minolta film cameras, manual stuff, and then just miscellaneous cameras, odds and ends right there. And then, of course, over here, I've got all my Sony and Minolta Maxim lenses right there. So I still need to clean up this shelf, so I've got some work to do. Still need to clean up my pool table. That was my goal. So here's how I cleaned all that out. I took a bunch of it to the flea market. There was probably over 30 camera bags that weren't worth anything. A bunch of broken camera parts and pieces. So I just laid those out. And then I'll just show you a couple of videos that I made just real quick to show you what happened. I didn't make much money, but I got rid of a bunch of stuff, and the stuff that was left over, I just took it straight to the thrift store as well. So cool. Before the next video, I really need to clean off this pool table. When I got all that straightened out, I was like, cool, I'm doing good. But I'm working on my taxes. So we'll talk about taxes real quick. So this is the first year, or last year was the first year I had a full eBay like transactions and not going through PayPal. So it was a little bit different. I had gotten used to just doing all my pulling spreadsheets from PayPal, because I don't do a month-to-month thing. I just do it all at the end. That's why my taxes suck when I have to do them. But yeah, so I pulled the reporting off eBay, and it actually was fairly decent. So they sent me a 1099 form. I was doing it part-time last year, and I made 51,000 in transactions. That's what the 1099 is. You have to look on eBay, and they'll tell you what is included in that. That's just transactions. So your shipping and everything is in that, but it does say that the sales tax that they collect is not incorporated in with that money. So it was the way I'm going this year. I should have over 100,000 in gross sales, hopefully. And that's gross. That's not counting what I got cost of product, the shipping, and all that when they send me that form. So you have to take out the fees as well and the store subscription. There's a lot you gotta finagle with to get what you're actually making. And then of course you have anything you could write off as far as business write-offs that makes your taxes better. Talk to a professional. I'm not a professional at all about doing taxes, but I just use TurboTax, and it kind of works out good for me. I've been using it for many years, and I've gotten used to since I've been doing this part-time for a long time of seeing what I could write off. If you have any questions or anything about this, let me know. I was going to show you this. So yeah, so those point shoots have been doing really well. So I've been buying. This is my little lot right here. Whenever I get one in a point and shoot that does not have a battery or a charger, I'll buy a charger, and I won't include it in the listing. I'll put a fully charged battery in and say, hey, those chargers are only $6. I'll say, hey, doesn't have a charger, but you could get a charger off eBay for $6, and I'll put that, kind of highlight that so they'll know. And I've been selling like just even stuff that's like low megapixels have been selling really well. It's kind of crazy. So that's been doing really well for me. So that's why I have this collection of various chargers and batteries. So I'll buy a charger, and if you buy a charger for $6, you can buy it with batteries too, up to 4 batteries. And so you don't have to pay that extra shipping. So I'll just have extras here that I've already got charged, that if I get a camera that has no battery or whatever. But I mean, it's not like I'm making a ton off those, but I am making some money. I generally get those cameras in a lot, and they're around $5 a piece, maybe slightly more if there's something that I see that's a pretty good one. I've sold some for $40, but the majority of them I sell for around $25. And yeah, and that's it. And a lot of times I'll pull out the memory cards, and I did a memory card lot that had some smart media and whatnot, and some just different various like low memory cards, Sony memory sticks and stuff like that. Did a lot of those, and I got like, there's probably 10, 12 of those in there. I got $47 out of that, so that was a pretty good deal there as well. And what I would say, if you've got a niche in eBay and you're really into it, let your family and friends know. My brother, whenever he goes to flea market or thrift store or anything like that, he'll send me a text. He's like, hey, you want this? Like some camera or whatnot, and it tells me the price of it. And I'll say, yeah, pick it up for me. I'll pay you back. So that's a good thing to do with your family and friends. Just say, hey, if you ever see anything like that, just give me a text, send me a picture of it, and I'll let you know if I want it, and I'll pay you back. Maybe I'll take you out for lunch if it's something good, or buy you a beer or something like that. But and the other thing I was going to say, if you let family and friends know, I did that, and I got a ton of stuff from my my aunt. Came into town there. They live in Ohio, but her husband brought me a bunch of stuff. He brought me he's an Olympus shooter, so he brought me all of his stuff that he no longer uses. So there's an EM10 right here, and this, and I mean, he just gave me this stuff because he gave me a whole studio kit, which he said you could sell it, whatever you want to do with it, just stuff that I'm not using. He had a whole studio kit. Look at all this stuff over here. Well, never mind this cutting board, but I mean, this whole things, a couple of mic stands. So yeah, that was a pretty nice of him to do that. So he probably gave me, after I sell everything, it's probably like $400 plus probably. So anyway, enough talking. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I will be back for, I think this, did I say this was episode 16? Whatever, the next episode, and you'll see it. But everything's going really well, and I'm really happy and really pleased. I just need to finish those taxes. I've got like 10 days, something like that, to finish them up. So I'm about 65% done with them. It's just I've got like a big pile of receipts where I've gotten stuff from thrift stores and whatnot. I have to add all those up, but I've got most of the numbers in there right now. So I'll be owing quite a bit because, I'm not paying taxes when I'm doing these sales. So I'll have to figure that out since this is my full-time job now. It might be a little bit different, but yeah, thanks for watching and all your support. Thanks a lot.